Okay, hi guys, and what's up? So I'm an avid YouTuber who obviously likes to talk a lot, but today I decided I obviously want to sit on the other side of the fence, and I watched a video with Eddie Hearn. So for those that don't know, Eddie Hearn is a boxing promoter, and he is notably representing some of the greatest talents in boxing. Now, I realized like to go and watch a boxing match ain't cheap. The stadiums, when looking them up, can obviously fill a capacity of about 600 people, but tickets obviously range anywhere from 70 to 23,000 to obviously watch. There's only one entertainer who is renowned in the sport, and when he puts on a show or when he puts on an event, everybody goes to watch. Really, everybody pulls up. I think he's on a break. I think he's on a break from boxing, and his shows and performances are absolutely epic, pure entertainment. I would say from start to finish, it's like a movie, really. I was in a Cullinan with one of the co-founders of a music and entertainment platform for many established and aspiring artists, right? What got me interested was the simple fact that they were riding in the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. I had previously reviewed a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Take a look. A significant amount of detail. So amazes me is a navigation wheel that can be found on the hand rest or near the hand rest. So when you toggle the wheel, you're able to see the different app functionalities. Take a look. And it's welcome to Cullinan. This car's pretty cool. Different apps that pop up on the home screen. So you've got your applications, your notifications. It tells you about your vehicle. So let's go into your vehicle. You've got your technology in action. Let's go into that. Off-road. So it's essentially a bit like a Range Rover. You can go off-road with it. And there's your view. Voila. Let's go back off this. Let's go back to menu. And go to options. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan is a 3-litre car that comes with bespoke interior, starlight headliners. It's a great car, not only to drive, but it's very comfortable as well. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, I thought this video would be interesting to watch as you really see Eddie in his element. I like the fact that he's able to obviously adapt to different environments outside the ring, doing promos and obviously things of that nature, even when seemingly slightly annoyed. But I guess it comes with the territory, really.
Talking?
Cause you talk a good game. You ain't
Darts.
better than me in nothing.
Darts.
Nothing.
Darts.
Nothing.
Darts.
Today.
You're very nervous today. I don't know
For
what's wrong
what?
with you.
I've been here.
Your energy's all off.
I've been here.
I'm worried about you on Saturday.
Last
Seriously.
time I
don't think
recall-
you're taking this fight right.
I'm 3-0 against you, sir.
That doesn't matter.
3-0.
One was against Ricky Burns. You're 135 pounds. Who was
That's
the
your
other
best
one?
champion.
Dongo.
That's your best champion.
That was your hardest fight.
That's your best
That
champion.
was your hardest fight. Guess
Why would
what?
you
This is
disrespect your
gonna
best
be,
champion?
This is going to be your hardest fight, Saturday.
That's your best champion.
Yeah,
Why would
115,
you disrespect that
113.
man?
Should have been a draw.
Never.
See the scorecards.
See, man, where Ricky at, man? I like Ricky,
So
dude.
do I.
Where Ricky
115,
at, man?
Talking.
Cause you talk a good game. You ain't
Darts.
better than me in nothing.
Darts.
Nothing.
Darts.
Nothing.
Darts.
Today.
You're very nervous today. I don't know
For
what's wrong
what?
with you.
I've been here.
Your energy's all off.
I've been here.
I'm worried about you on Saturday.
Last
Seriously.
time I
don't think
recall-
you're taking this fight right.
I'm 3-0 against you, sir.
That doesn't matter.
3-0.
One was against Ricky Burns. You're 135 pounds. Who was the
That's
other
your
one?
best champion.
Dongo.
That's your best champion.
That was your hardest fight.
That's your best
That
champion.
was your hardest fight. Guess
Why would
what?
you
This
disrespect
is
your
gonna
best
be,
champion?
This is going to be your hardest fight, Saturday.
That's your best champion.
Yeah,
Why would
115,
you disrespect that
113.
man?
Should have been a draw.
Never.
See the scorecards.
See, man, where Ricky at, man? I like Ricky,
So
dude.
do I.
Where Ricky
115,
at, man?
Now, the hype around boxing is very different to the days of like Don King and Frank Warren. The way those two used to hype up events, you would think you're going to kind of a movie set on power. They started to discuss a lot of things, one being that of obviously boxers. They started to discuss a lot of things, one being that of boxers, obviously who Eddie manages, as well as upcoming fights that he's essentially invested in. The talk of the moment was, the talk of the moment in boxing was obviously Terence Crawford. It was Terence's fight. He went up in weight and he still defeated a younger, bigger guy at the highest level. Now, the younger client who got defeated was Eddie's client. I was in hysterics, and I'll tell you why I was in hysterics. Not because of the fact that Eddie's client lost, but more so to do with the fact that Eddie was doing an interview with a boxing company, and he had on like a silk fit, and he was asked about the interviewer, what's going on with the outfit. Eddie was like, I have a D&G outfit on, and my missus helped me with it, and I shipped product in Milan. I thought, what? In Milan? I thought to myself, what? Tommy Egan, come and get your guy, please. It was absolutely hilarious. I found it absolutely hilarious to be quite honest. I think when it comes to boxing, there are obviously many talented individuals. I feel like the homegrown talent for me does not talk much, as most of the talking is obviously done in the ring, unless you draw him out. But generally, I feel like this particular boxer, his actions tend to speak volumes more than his words. I remember he had a sit down with, I think it's somebody called Dubious and something, and Dubious his opponent made a comment as to say, you want to fight, let's do it now. The boxer's response was, don't do that, don't draw me out. Frank Warren was obviously sitting there. I think he was representing Tobias. It was absolutely hilarious. Frank Warren was loving every minute of it. You could see it in his face. Eddie just sat there laughing, not necessarily laughing, but more stunned than anything. Absolutely hilarious. Their fight is obviously next month, and definitely going to be a obviously good one to watch, no doubt. I think the boxing industry is a great sport, but you have to have a lot of like stamina, endurance to keep going. That's when you look at the fight. Yeah, you got to have a lot of stamina and endurance to keep going. So for example, the fight between Martin and Tank, you could see that Tank was trying to wear out Martin through the rounds. So the fact that Martin was getting in the punches was more so tiring him out than anything else. I feel with boxing, you have to be very strategic. I watched the fight and it looked like Tank was trying to wear him out so he could go for the 1-2, 1-2 on the left. Rounds. I'm really a fan of boxing, but the current boxers make it very entertaining to watch. That's what I think. Anyway, when the guys are having fights, you see mostly the fighters antagonizing each other, which obviously gets the crowd going and anticipating for the fight. What I would say is this. I remember when Tank Davis was going to fight Martin, right? I remember Davis was not, he was talking, Tank was talking, but not so much as Martin was. Martin was he was doing the most, I found, at presses and just talking a lot. But I think they just do that just to hype up the crowd. Yeah, just to do that, to hype up the crowd. I think that Tank at one point was under TMT, but I think he's independent now. I think TMT got a new fighter who has 4 KOs and seems to be doing very well, but he's still very young. I think his name is Moulton or something, but he kind of reminds me of Tank. But he's obviously definitely got a great career ahead of him, and he's obviously being represented by TMT. So you know he's going to be a great fighter. Anyway, peace out and take care.